Good afternoon. Welcome to the Steren Electronics Dealer Webinar. I am Evan Kinsella, CFO of Steren Electronics. We're glad you're joining us today, and we understand that Craig Fellman carried the torch well last week as the sole representative. We have a full crew here today. Speaking today will be Craig as usual, Elisa Jones, myself. Also in attendance on the call are David Sterenberg, CEO, US, Javier Garcia, President, Alex Cohen, Senior Vice President, and Tracy Stansbury, Merchandising Manager. As always, we welcome your questions. The question box is located on the right-hand side of the screen. After the presentation, we will answer questions which have been submitted. Today, during the webinar, we're going to cover an update on POS, a lot of information on product, an update on the store catalog, an update on the convention, a quick overview of the status of the AT&T rollout, and some warehousing activity reporting. At this point, I will hand it over to Mr. Craig Fellman.
Thank you, Evan, and welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. So I'll get right to it. The first slide that we have on the screen, I'm pleased to announce that we are in beta testing for the POS integration. This, as many of you know, has been an initiative that we started a couple of months ago, and you know, we've made fantastic progress. The initial testing has gone extremely well, and now we are reaching out to some dealers to field actual, you know, purchase orders from you guys to ensure that everything is working flawlessly before we do the final rollout. But all indications are excellent right now, and I put on this slide that we expect the rollout mid-April. I think it could be sooner, but to be safe, we're going to allow ourselves a couple of weeks of full testing. Kind of stating the obvious, but you know, there are many benefits to the POS integration. You know, first and foremost, it's an EDI connection between you guys and the IDUSOFT POS directly to our sales team here in Simi Valley. Clearly that makes it more efficient on your end and much faster to place your orders as opposed to going online and, you know, clicking item by item. It ensures that we all have data integrity, you know, that when you place an order for a number, it could be misconstrued if we took the order over the phone. This method eliminates that possibility, so we ensure that you're getting exactly what you ordered. And that also applies to the UPC number. I know in the past there have been some issues with when customers or dealers are receiving orders that they had a different UPC than what's on the package, and we believe that this integration will eliminate that problem. So again, pretty straightforward process. It's a fairly big task, but we are rounding third, headed for home, and as I say, I expect this to be rolled out to all dealers by mid-April. So if you'd roll to the next screen, Damien. So this is a brand new feature that Javier thought of, and I think it's a great idea. We're going to have a weekly deal of the week, and what you see on the screen here is what we're featuring this week on the Steren branded side. We are in excellent shape inventory-wise on all of our alkaline batteries. I can tell you these are manufactured to the highest standards. I mean, they honestly will test equal to the big names out there, the Duracells and the Energizers of the world. We're very, very confident in the quality of these batteries. So what we've done here is we've put together a little package of the top-selling alkaline batteries. It's all itemized there in the lower right. But as you can see, it's not unreasonable quantities. Your top seller, the AA 4-pack, is a total of 30 packs. And the math is all here for you, but this package would normally sell for $262. That's the wholesale cost. Retail value $592. If you are a Steren store, you will get your normal 10% discount plus an additional 10% off on this package. As you can see, the total comes up to $209.79 for the Steren store. If you are a Steren dealer, you get your regular 5% plus an additional 10%, grand total of $222.90. And those dealers that haven't yet partnered with us in terms of being a dealer or a store, you can still participate in this promotion. You would get 10% off the normal wholesale pricing. But it's a fantastic opportunity to get inventory on, a core selling item and save some money. These weekly promotions, we're going to strictly enforce the deadlines that these will be good for 1 week. This time next Thursday, we'll roll out a brand new one. But if you want to participate in this promotion, please get your orders in no later than next Wednesday, April 6th. And Damien, if you go to the next slide, we're doing a similar promotion with third-party products. As you can see on this slide, we've got a promotion going on the Vivitar selfie sticks. I don't think any teenagers complete without their own selfie stick, and if they want to be the coolest in the crowd, they need one of these Bluetooth selfie sticks. So as you can see, these are Vivitar branded wireless Bluetooth shutter, available in the 3 colors that are shown there. To take advantage of the sale pricing, we do need you to buy it as a package. It's a quantity of 4 each of the 3 colors that are listed there. Your normal everyday pricing is a mere $83.76, but if you take advantage of this promotion, your cost will be $67. This promotion, both of these on this page, will be available to all dealers, whether you're a store, a dealer, or just a wholesale customer. But it's a great opportunity to, again, buy at a discount, increase your margins, and it's a very, not an insurmountable amount to buy at so it makes sense, I think, for a lot of dealers. Same thing applies to the Duracell power supply, laptop power supply. This has been a staple for our previous company, NewTek, for many years. It of course, is very versatile with the interchangeable tips, and they advertise that it will work with over 90% of the laptops on the market. So this is a good opportunity for you to save over $6 on this item, 20% off the normal cost. This promotion of $26.38, again, runs through next Wednesday, April 6th. So again, be sure and take advantage of that. So on that note, I'm going to temporarily turn to Elisa to talk about our new retail catalog.
Hello, guys. We're happy to announce that next week you guys should have in your inbox our first copy of our U.S. retail digital catalog. We are going to make this available right now only in digital format. 2 reasons. We have a lot of products coming in, and if we go to print on this, it's going to be outdated as soon as we print it. So it's a very simple catalog, broke down by category. It gives you guys the tool that you can actually have it in your store on the counter. If you print it out, there's no pricing available to you. So a lot of the dealers have said, don't put pricing in the catalog, I want my customers to see it. So this is kind of our preliminary catalog that we've been able to put together before we're able to roll out our full line catalog, which should be coming in later. So look in your inboxes by the end of next week. Probably a little bit before that, we should be getting this out to you. The next area that I want to cover is our Steren annual convention. We will have a lot more details next week when we get ready to roll out this full force. I do appreciate we've had a great response, you guys, going in online and pre-registering. That's awesome. Please continue to, for those of you that haven't registered, help us out, let us know, because we're in the planning process. A lot of this comes down to number of dealers that we're going to have so we can start to plan the strategy. We can start to plan the rollout. We'll have AT&T there to do their presentations along with a lot of other vendors. Also, we're offering prizes. Those will be announced next week for early registration. So if you haven't already done so, go to the Steren convention section and register today. I'm going to turn it over to Evan so he can get you updated on AT&T. Thanks,
Lisa. At this point, as we mentioned 2 weeks ago, I walked through the phases of the AT&T rollout. Just to summarize those again, first phase will be the GoPhone and Cricket Box programs. The second phase will include the new Cricket program, and that is the prepaid that feels and looks like postpaid and is a much more lucrative platform. And since we have the agreement with AT&T, it gives us the benefit of feeling like a true Cricket store. The third phase will be the full AT&T suite, inclusive of postpaid, digital life, Uverse, and eventually DirecTV as well. At this point, we are finalizing the process for fulfillment, for tracking, for reconciliation. As all of you know that have been involved in anything with AT&T or any of the other major carriers, the most important thing is to be able to track all the transactions, do the reconciliations, because there are commissions due, there are payments going back and forth. So we're initially going to look at a platform that may not be the one that we stay with long term, but we're going to pilot a platform that should make it easier for all of us. So I expect that in the next couple of weeks, we will be ready to go forward with a webinar that overviews each of the elements of these programs, the pricing, the commissions, and the protocol on ordering. With the call to action coming out of that will be a pre-order phase on the box program. So stay patient with me, please. We're making great progress. We're really excited, and once we're ready to go, we should be able to move very quickly. Next one, we'll hand it over to Craig to talk about on-hand inventory and warehousing.
Thank you, Evan. So this slide that's on our screen now, again, is another weekly topic that we'll cover and keep everyone posted on. As we discussed last week, the chart in front of you shows our weekly statistics for the third-party logistics warehouse. What's being measured in the chart there is on-time shipping. As we all know, we've gone through some challenges. We had a really, tough challenge at the end of January, early February, and that's reflected in this chart. But more importantly, I'm very happy to report that we have made fantastic progress. The warehouse is becoming a reliable partner. We always expected them to be. And as you can see, in the last 2 weeks, the top line there, the week ending on March 25th, of all the orders we received, 13% shipped within the same day, 82% shipped within 1 day, within 24 hours. I'll do the math real quick. That's 95% of the orders that are received are shipping within 24 hours. Now, we are not satisfied. We're not going to rest on our laurels. We expected, our expectation is to have that at 90 or 99%. But I think everyone can agree, and especially the dealers that order on a weekly basis, I think everyone would agree that we've made significant progress, and that's reflected in this chart. In addition to on-time shipping, we continue to get fewer and fewer calls about order accuracy. I mean, in the past, we were dealing with quite a bit of wrong items shipped, wrong quantities shipped, etc. I can tell you those are very minimal now. On a given week, we're probably fielding less than 5 calls that are related to order accuracy. And the other area that the warehouse has made great progress in is the quality of the packaging itself. They've gone through extensive training, and to my knowledge, they are no longer packing heavy lead-acid batteries together with small, fragile items. And in fact, we've actually had a couple of compliments on how well the boxes have been received at the stores. So we'll continue to update you each and every week, but I feel very good about the progress that's being made, and we'll continue to improve on this. So with that, let's roll to the next slide. Oops, there we go. So this is our just weekly product status, on hand, in transit, Steren branded product report. As I'm sure you all know, these are published each week on our our Facebook portal, so you can download it there. We also publish it on our NewTek website. It's under forms and also flyers, so you can download it at either location. I'm sure you all know that this gives you, obviously the item number, the description. It tells you what family and color code it belongs in. It shows you the quantity on hand in the California warehouse, as well as the Memphis warehouse. And then it also shows you inbound, in transit quantities and the ETAs, whether they're scheduled to arrive in March, April, May, etc. But this is a tool that's designed to keep you guys informed on what's going on, and like clockwork, we're publishing this every Tuesday. So with that in mind, I will turn it over to Evan, and if there's any questions, I'll stand by to answer those.
Thanks, Craig. We have a couple questions at this time. Please submit your questions now if there's anything that you'd like to cover. First question, when will we be able to order small parts off the regular Steren web order page?
Very good question. So all the part drawer items, we call this the 100 series. They are on the website, so you can place your orders today. In fact, I just did it. If you put in the search box 100-, you'll get 227 results. To be very honest with you, we sold through our first little initial group. The second shipment coming from Mexico to the United States was delayed last week due to the Easter holiday. So that truck is scheduled, it's either today or tomorrow to get our replenishment supply of all the parts. But the simple answer to your question is today, right now, you can place your orders on the website. We will be filling those either tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, over the next few days.
Thanks, Craig. Next one, I don't have the IDOSoft POS. Are there updates on the new Tech Connect correcting UPC and other coding such as temp out in the receipt printout info? I'm sure that makes sense to you.
Yep, another good question. So yes, if you don't use IDOSoft, your next best method is the new Tech Connect, which will be shortly converting over to Steren Connect. But we have corrected that issue of having the temp outs or the Disco C text in the description box. So long story short, if you go to that data feed today, you will not see that, the temporary out, the Disco end of life information in the product description.
Thanks, Craig. Next question. Tracy, are there planograms available for the parts drawers?
Not at the moment. We are working on them, and we'll have them available as soon as possible.
Okay, and I know Tracy's been working with our team here diligently on all fronts on the planograms. So please continue to push and question us, but you should see tremendous progress here shortly. They're doing great work over there. So at this time, it doesn't appear there are any other questions, but Elisa is coming in with a last-second question.
I have a question here. Craig, can you address, does the new IDOSoft upgrade, does it include auto replenishment?
Yes, so I think most of the dealers know that that's a standard feature. My understanding is that when you select a product that you want to stock, you set your minimum and your maximum stocking levels, and the replenishment works by calculating what you sold in the previous week and bringing you up to that maximum level. So the answer is yes. There's a simple method to, replenish or to automate your replenishment.
Okay, thank you very much, Craig.
Sure.
Thanks everyone for joining us today. We hope that the cadence we're back on with the webinars is helpful to all of you. Obviously, the weekly product specials is a great reason to come and attend, so you know what is available and how to act. Take advantage of those deals. If you have questions about them, if it wasn't clear during the webinar, please call anybody on the team and we can walk you through it. Please continue to submit your applications for the AT&T program. We are compiling everything that's been brought in, and in order to be involved in either the box program or even to be able to graduate to a Steren store with the full suite, we need that information as we're working closely with AT&T to make sure that the rollout is effective and profitable for all of us. Don't forget to continue to register for the inaugural annual convention. As Elisa mentioned, at this point, your pre-registration is very helpful for us in the planning phase, as this is the first one that we will have. It's important that we get as close as we can to the right space requirements and the number of people that will attend. We obviously hope that everyone can attend. We look forward to it being a great event. Finally, mark your calendars for next week's dealer webinar, Thursday, April 7th, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. If anybody needs to contact us, info@sterenusa.com, 844-897-0056, and any one of us can help you and walk you through questions or issues. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Hope everyone that celebrated had a fine Easter weekend, and we look forward to speaking with you again soon.